Stop scrolling immediately. If you think the current BMW Heritage lineup, the R18 Cruiser and the Agile R12, tells the whole story of Bavarian motorcycling, you are about to have your world turned upside down. We have watched for years as BMW teased us with concepts, rumors, and custom builds, but nobody, absolutely nobody, predicted this. We thought the R20 concept was the endgame, but BMW has just unlocked a vault that has been sealed since 1937. They are not just releasing a new motorcycle. They are resurrecting the ghost of the world's first true superbike. It was a machine that, in its day, was the fastest, most expensive, and most exclusive motorcycle Germany had ever produced. They said it would never return, but the engineers in Munich have finally answered the call. This is not a cruiser, this is not a standard roadster. This is the 2026 BMW R17, the sport boxer that changes everything. Introduction. Bridging the gap between heritage and hyper-performance for NT. The last 5 years, there has been a glaring massive gap in the BMW Motorrad lineup. You had the R12 and R9T series for urban riding and canyon carving, and you had the gargantuan R18 for transcontinental cruising. But where was the muscle? Where was the adrenaline? In the 1930s, the original R17 was the halo bike of its era, a high-performance machine that introduced the world to the hydraulic telescopic fork, a technology that every single motorcycle uses today. The 2026 R17 is built on that exact same philosophy. Innovation wrapped in raw speed. It sits right between the approachable R12 and the monstrous upcoming R20. It is lighter, sharper, and significantly more aggressive than anything else in the Heritage family. This is the bike for the rider who loves the classic aesthetic of an air-cooled engine, but demands the tire-shredding performance of a modern super naked. Design and aesthetics. Art Deco meets cyberpunk. Visually, the 2026 R17 is a masterclass in what we are calling futuristic nostalgia. It doesn't just lazily copy the old lines of the 1930s, it sharpens them into a weapon. The silhouette is low, long, and predatory, featuring a floating single seat that exposes the entire cast aluminum rear subframe. The fuel tank is a work of art. Teardrop-shaped but muscular, finished in the classic Avis black with hand-painted white pinstripes. This is a direct, reverent nod to its 1935 ancestor. But when you look closer, the modern touches jump out at you. Carbon fiber fenders, forged aluminum wheels with a machined finish, and the pièce de résistance, an exposed, nickel-plated, the drive shaft that spins in the open air, just like the R5 and R18, but lighter and more mechanical. It looks like it is moving 100 mm while standing still. It is elegant, yet menacing, a tuxedo with brass knuckles. Engine and performance, the sport boxer revolution. Now let's talk about the heart of this beast. This is where BMW has gone completely rogue, and we love them for it. The R17 does not use the lazy, torque-heavy engine of the R18 that runs out of breath at 4,000 RPM. Instead, it features a brand-new, high-compression 1,700cc Sport Boxer engine. It remains air and oil-cooled to keep that massive, sculptural look that fills the frame. But internally, it is pure race technology. We are looking at a significantly shorter stroke and a larger bore than the R18, allowing this massive twin to reverse. We are hearing confirmed reports of 135 horsepower and a massive 110 FTLBs of torque. It features BMW's shift-cam technology, allowing it to pull like a freight train from a stoplight and keep screaming all the way to a 7,500 RPM redline. It offers the punch of an American muscle car with the surgical precision of a German scalpel. The surprise feature, the adaptive geometry, suspension. I promised you a surprise that would keep you watching until the end, and here is the secret. Weapon that no other manufacturer has. The original 1935 R17 was famous for inventing the telescopic fork. To honor that legacy of suspension innovation, the 2026 R17 introduces the world's first adaptive geometry suspension on a heritage bike. Hidden inside those classic-looking front forks and the rear hardtail-style frame is an electronic system that actually changes the bike's rake and trail on the fly. At low speeds below 30 mph, the geometry sharpens for city agility, making this heavy bike feel feather-light. But once you hit the highway or a fast sweeper, the system micro-adjusts to slacken the geometry for rock-solid stability. You don't see it happen, you just feel the bike morphing under you. It is invisible technology that keeps the vintage aesthetic pure while delivering MotoGP-level handling. Ride quality and the cockpit experience. Throwing a leg over the R17, you are immediately put into an aggressive cruiser stance. The foot controls are mid-mounted. Not forward like a bagger, and not rear set like a sport bike, giving you total control to weight the pegs in corners. The handlebars are flat drag bars that pull your chest forward into the wind, encouraging you to attack the road. The instrument cluster is a single, round analog gauge, but the glass face is actually a high-definition transparent OLED display. It shows your navigation, media, and ride modes, rain, rock, and the new terrifying Autobahn mode, without breaking the retro immersion. It connects seamlessly to your phone, letting you control music and calls without ever taking your hands off the heated grips. The seat, while looking thin, uses a new gel memory foam composite that provides surprising comfort for longer rides, proving this isn't just a bar hopper. The competition. Why the R17 stands alone. When you look at the competition, the R17 is entering a dangerous arena. It is going head-to-head with the Ducati Diavel V4 and the Triumph Rocket 3. The Ducati is faster, and the Triumph has a bigger engine, so why choose the BMW? Because the R17 offers something they don't: authentic soul. The Diavel is a plastic spaceship, and the Rocket 3 is a wall of metal. The R17 is a mechanical heartbeat. It shakes, it rumbles, and it connects you to 100 years of history in a way that modern liquid-cooled bikes just can't. It is for the rider who wants people to stop and stare, not just because the bike is loud, but because it is beautiful. Conclusion. The verdict. The 2026 BMW R17 is the bike we didn't know we needed until we saw it. It challenges the status quo by offering something that shouldn't exist: a vintage-looking motorcycle that can embarrass modern sport naked bikes at a stoplight. It's not a bike for everyone. It comes with a premium price tag, and it will likely be produced in limited numbers, just like its ancestor. But for those lucky enough to secure an allocation, it offers a pure, unfiltered mechanical connection to the road that is becoming tragically rare in this electric age. It is beautiful, it is fast, and it is undeniably a BMW. Outro. So, here is the question of the day. Is the R17 the perfect blend of muscle and class, or do you think BMW should have focused on the R20 concept instead? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Would you trade your current ride for this German masterpiece? If you enjoyed this exclusive preview, make sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe for more deep dives into the future of two wheels. We have a full review of the 2026 adventure lineup coming next week that you won't want to miss. Thanks for watching, ride safe, and keep the rubber side down. You've been watching Bike Updater Pro. See you in the next one.